I now have the honor and privilege of introducing to you someone who is making history. There are 3 African-American assistant United States attorneys who represent the state of New York. Round of applause. 3. It's a pretty important and powerful position, not only in New York, but all across this country. And we are honored to have 3 African Americans. And the individual who represents the borough of Brooklyn and Queens, who works with my office, who works with NYPD, who works with countless number of law enforcement organizations all across this country, is a very distinguished gentleman who went to law school with Reverend Hakeem Jeffries, as was mentioned earlier. He was a partner at a very prestigious law firm, an international law firm known as Cleary Gottlieb. He's when I first met him, a very impressive young man, and a man with this great vision for addressing gun violence on the streets of Brooklyn and all throughout the state of New York. Someone who is going to focus on issues that all of us care about. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you someone who President Biden decided that he would work for all of us, and decided to make history by appointing this young man. And so please welcome to the stage for the very first time, and you guys better be kind to him and give him a good round of applause, because this will not be his last time here at Antioch. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the United States Attorney for the Eastern District of New York, United States Attorney General Peace. Please come up. Breon Peace. Oh, y'all can do better than that. He's from Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn.
Good morning, everyone. Praise the Lord. Happy to be in the house of the Lord one more time. I want to thank A.G. James. I'm looking forward to continuing our work together, and I really want to thank her for referring to me as a young man. Not often that happens anymore, but I really do appreciate it. And I want to say thank you for having me here. I want to thank Reverend Dr. Waterman, who I learned this morning is also my fraternity brother. I want to thank Dee Bailey. And I want to thank all of you, Antioch, for welcoming me. It's truly an honor to be here among all these distinguished leaders on this special day, in this special place, the beginning of Black History Month. Now as A.G. James said, I grew up in Brooklyn. My father, Reverend Dr. M.M. Peace Jr. was the pastor for 35 years of Zion Baptist Church down on Washington Avenue. So I am a proud PK, as you all know. But I also know the importance of the church in the community. I also know that the church is the backbone of the community. I also know the power of God and that prayer changes things. And I also know that if we all come together, we can make change. So I stand here. President Biden appointed me to serve in this role. I am the United States Attorney, the Chief Federal Law Enforcement Officer of the Eastern District of New York, which is Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, and all of Long Island, 8.5 million residents. And it's an honor to be in this role. And one of the things that I've always said is, it's about you. It's about the community. I tell my team all the time, it's not about us, it's about the community. And I just want to say to you all, I pledge a few things. One is to do all in my power and with my office to protect the community and keep the community safe. The other thing is we're going to do all that we can to protect the civil rights of all in our communities. And the third thing I want to say is we're going to work hard to improve the lives of the community using whatever tools that we have. And that includes the most vulnerable among us, the folks who are neglected, cast aside, ignored. We're going to be fighting for all of those folks. And then finally, I just want to say we're going to do it a certain way. We're going to do it fairly. We're going to do it justly. We're going to do it without bias, racial or political. And we're going to do it with compassion, compassion for our fellow human beings. And I look forward to serving you all in Brooklyn. I'm glad to be home. I'm glad to be back in service. And thank you all again for welcoming me.
Thank you. Another round of applause for United States Attorney, Mr. Peace. Welcome to the family.